Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to break down something we all have to do, but can sometimes be a little tricky, making an appointment in English. You know that feeling when you have to make that phone call and it feels kind of daunting? Don't worry, it's a super common challenge and we're here to help you out.
By the end of this explainer, you're going to have a whole toolkit of essential words and phrases to handle these conversations like a pro. Okay, let's dive into this.
So the first step is always the most important, right? You've got to clearly and politely say exactly why you're calling. This right here? This is the perfect opening line. It's direct, it's professional, and everyone will know exactly what you want. Let's hear that one more time. I'm calling to arrange an appointment. Now for the main part of the conversation, finding a time that actually works for everybody. And this is where some key vocabulary really comes into play.
Probably the most important word you're going to use is available. When you're available, it just means you've got free time for the meeting. Simple as that.
Now, if you're not available, it's probably because you have something else scheduled. For example, you might say, I have a lunch scheduled at noon. You know, it's always a good idea to double-check your calendar, just to be sure. It can save you a lot of trouble down the line.
And what if you have zero free time, like none at all? You can say you are booked solid.
Now, what's really interesting here is how this phrase gets used in a real conversation. It clearly, but politely, tells you there is absolutely no availability. So the crucial thing to get is that these are two opposite states. You're either available or you might be booked solid. Okay, let's see how this all builds into a natural-sounding conversation. We're going to walk through a sample phone call step by step. First up, the caller states their purpose clearly, just like we learned. Perfect start. Next, they suggest a specific day and ask about availability. How's Thursday is such a simple, great way to get the ball rolling. Hey, listen to that! The other person uses two of our key phrases. First, they double-check the calendar, and then they find out Miss McNeely is booked solid. So, now they suggest an alternative. How does Monday work for you? That's another excellent phrase for trying to find a good time. The caller explains they're busy using our word scheduled and then proposes another day. You know, this back and forth is the very heart of scheduling. It's totally normal. And finally, success. They found a time that works for both of them. See? Not so bad. Now, let's put all the most useful phrases in one place for you. Think of this as your personal cheat sheet for making appointments. And this table just brilliantly illustrates the key phrases you'll need. You can use these to state your goal, suggest different times, and describe your availability. So the next time you need to pick up that phone, just remember these phrases. You have the tools. You've got this. Thank you for joining this explainer.